Welcome to the Insight Villa. Hope you have enjoyed the first story in this series of financial literacy made easy. In the quiet town of Vrindavan, Arjun and Rohan's comic rental corner was booming. Every evening, kids rushed to them, eager to borrow comics. For the first time, they weren't asking for pocket money, they were earning it. With their profits, the cousins began to dream big. One day, Rohan grinned at Arjun, waving the coins they had earned. "Arjun, have you noticed how everyone in our school admires Aditya because he lives in luxury? Expensive phones, home theater, bikes, even his own private car. Shouldn't we buy luxuries for ourselves too? Why not upgrade our lifestyle? After all we earn now." Arjun hesitated but then nodded. Yes, it seems that to be rich, one has to look rich too. Within a week, they had already spent a large portion of their earnings on an expensive phone, a soundbar, and even throwing a big party for their classmates at a fancy hotel. "Wow! You guys are so rich!" their friends cheered. The boys enjoyed the attention as they wore branded watches, carried expensive gadgets, and showed off their purchases. It made them feel proud, but their money box was growing emptier by the day. And soon, competition arrived. Other kids opened their own comic stalls, even offering buy one, get one free deals at the same price. With expenses rising and profits dropping, Arjun and Rohan began to panic. That week, Rohan's father, Arjun's beloved Kaka, visited their stall. He noticed the competition, saw the worry on their faces, and invited them to his office the next day. Sitting in a big study room, Arjun finally confessed, "Kaka, we thought we were rich, but now it feels like we have nothing left." Kaka pointed at the shiny expensive phone on the table, and then at their nearly empty wallets. "Tell me, boys, does this phone put money into your pocket, or take money out?" The boys sat silently. "And that hotel party, those gadgets, do they earn for you, or drain you?" Arjun whispered, "They drain money out of our pockets." Kaka nodded. "Exactly. These are liabilities. They look glamorous, and that makes them tempting, but they silently eat away your earnings. True wealth comes from building assets, things that quietly put money into your pocket." Kaka pulled out a projector and showed them two simple charts. One poor and middle class. "Look here, boys. This is how most people live. Work hard, earn money, spend on rent, bills, loans, lifestyle, almost nothing left." He drew arrows flowing out. Money flows out as quickly as it comes in. To the rich. Now look here. The rich build and grow their assets, businesses, investments, property, reinvestments. Assets create money, that money pays expenses, leftover grows. He circled the word reinvest. Their money multiplies because they reinvest earnings into acquiring more assets. Luxuries, on the other hand, add liabilities that only take money away from you. Arjun and Rohan studied the charts. "So, if we spend on gadgets and parties from our direct earnings, we get stuck in the poor column," Arjun said. "But if we invest in new ventures or acquire new assets, we grow rich," Rohan added. "Exactly," Kaka said firmly. "If you want to be rich, grow your asset column. Minimize liabilities. Never let emotions or social pressure push you to buy things just to look successful." The boys thought hard. "We shouldn't have wasted money on showing off," Arjun admitted. Rohan nodded. "Instead of expensive phones, we could have bought more comics or started something new." And so, They changed their path. Instead of chasing attention, they reinvested their earnings wisely. They tied up with a stationery shop to sell book plus comic bundles. They started a weekend quiz club at the park, charging a small fee. Slowly, they began saving for a computer to manage their business and grow further. This time, they didn't care about applause or parties. They focused on building new assets. Every evening after school and regular studies, they rushed to their comic corner, not just to manage their comics business, but to dream bigger. Sitting under the banyan tree near their stall, they often discussed new ideas, how to expand, where to reinvest, and what their next goals should be. Bit by bit, through patience and smart choices, their savings grew. One evening, Rohan said thoughtfully, "Arjun, kids love our comics and quiz games, but some come asking for fun games too." Arjun said with excitement, "Games? That's it. We can rent out brain-teasing games, puzzle boxes, spelling challenges, math cards, things that make learning fun." With Kaka's guidance, they reinvested a part of their savings to buy educational games and labeled their new stall Comic and Game Hub. Read, play, and learn. Months passed, and Arjun and Rohan's small ideas grew into something bigger. Their Comic and Games Club became a favorite spot in Vrindavan. It attracted not only kids but attracted parents and teachers too, who appreciated the fun way of learning. Soon, children started spending hours there, reading comics, solving puzzles, and playing word games. Months later, they proudly bought a second-hand computer, their first real asset. It wasn't fancy, but it was theirs, bought through effort, learning, and persistence. With it, they started tracking their business growth, updating their knowledge. Their success was no longer just about earning money. It was about growth, responsibility, and the joy of creating something meaningful for society. Moral: true success isn't in showing off what you have. It's in growing further from what you have. Remember this, boys. Assets put money into your pocket, and liabilities take money out. So, don't spend to impress. Spend to progress. Thank you for watching. To hear more such inspiring stories, do not forget to subscribe, like and share Insightwilla with your friends.